So this week's video was kind of a conglomeration of things. I started the week on Friday filming a fun video, like behind the scenes at a restaurant, my restaurant, Gina's Cantina in LA. And so that was a lot of fun. Just had a little fun with that. And then I showed you kind of a vlog of my day yesterday, going to the gym, etc. So we did that. I did take pictures of some of my food along the way. I'll show you that on the specific day it relates to. And at the end of this video, I'll go ahead and report my weight. It was a fun, good week. I'm proud of this week. I know I can do better, but I'm proud of this week because I got started. I ate pretty good, and I'm starting to figure out what works for me, how to simplify things, and yeah, in general, just do better and feel better. So thanks everybody for staying tuned, and I'm gonna hopefully have a good week next week and show you guys a good weight loss. So thanks again for hanging around. We'll see you soon. Bye. So for Thursday, I started my breakfast with a Premier Protein shake, and I also did have the Jimmy Dean's sausage breakfast sandwich, turkey bronco sandwich. So my protein for the day was 125, and my calories are a little bit over at 2,015. My TDDE is 2,450 calories to maintain. So I did drop a little bit that day. I don't mind getting up to 2,000 even at times, but in general, it was a pretty good day, a pretty good amount of protein for the day, although I do need to try to reach for 178 at minimum. So it was a pretty good day. Yeah. So for Friday, October 14th, I made a white enchiladas, I guess, because there's many of them. And I made them for dinner. It was made out of carb wrap, the Mission carb wrap, tortilla wraps that I use for everything. I had chicken, and we had some cream cheese for protein and also some cheese. And then I had a side salad with that, as well as having a good day of eating. My calories that day were really good, 1835. My target is 1865. So that day was really, really good. My protein was at 142. And again, I did have the Premier Protein shake and also another whey protein shake at night. Those really help to boost my protein, and they really make me full. And it's something that I think I'm going to keep as a staple in my diet going forward. So we know now that I made enchiladas. I actually went all the way to LA and made them at my cafe, which is called Cafe Coyote, not Cafe, whatever I called it before. So without further ado, let's go to the cafe and see how I made it. So we're going to head down to Cafe Coyote, and we're going to go back behind the scenes with Chef Regina and see how she makes these wonderful keto enchiladas. To begin with, I'm going to show you the ingredients that I use for the enchiladas. Okay, for our chicken enchiladas, our keto chicken enchiladas, we're going to use the carb balance. We're going to use 4 of these, cut it into 2 pieces to make 8. Got salt, pepper for seasoning, cream cheese, a little bit of butter, like 2 tablespoons, chicken broth, not much, maybe a cup, and green chilies, some sour cream, almond flour, taco seasoning that has low sodium in it, and then some Colby cheese. Next, we're gonna put our 3/4 of a cup of shredded mozzarella and jack cheese. Then we're gonna put 2 tablespoons of garlic powder in here. Sorry, I forgot that earlier in my ingredients intro. And I'm just gonna simply stir this all around, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm finished. Next, we're going to make the enchilada sauce. We're going to start with 1/2 cup of shredded cheese, 2 tablespoons of almond flour, 1 tablespoon of low sodium taco seasoning, 3 tablespoons of butter, and 2 cups of chicken broth. Butter is starting to melt. Once that melts up, we're gonna put in the flour to make like a roux. If you've ever made a roux for like lasagna or some thickening agent, maybe for a soup or something. You know, I think I should name my channel Gina's Mexican and Italian channel. I love Mexican and Italian food, let me tell you. So, I try to diversify. Actually, I do really like French food too, but it's hard to make that, I think, kind of keto-ish because there's a lot of potatoes and a lot of salt and all that. So we'll see. We'll see maybe for Christmas. What's your favorite cuisine? What do you guys like? You know, let me know in the comments below what you like. All right, so, okay, got the butter going. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead with the almond flour. This is what's I think makes it keto. And then the low sodium taco seasoning. I'm gonna stir that for just a minute. So I'm gonna visually count a minute in my head. That's been about a minute. Now I'm gonna put the chicken broth in there to give it some volume. And I'm gonna take my whisk, my beautiful new whisk, and I'm gonna stir this together until it's all incorporated. I'm gonna take the cheese, now that this is the mixture has been incorporated, the chicken broth, and put that in there, and I'm gonna cook that until it's bubbly. And so to finish, you're gonna put the chicken and cream cheese mixture that we had in the bowl onto the tortilla. Then you're gonna wrap up 4 to 5 tortillas, depending on how much chicken you have. I used a little bit more, but I had really large tortillas, so I just did 4. And then you're gonna take these and you're gonna put them in the oven for about 22 minutes. So these are how they turned out. We were really hungry. I didn't eat for like since the morning, so I ended up just having the entire serving. Next time I would cut it into 8 pieces and it would be a lot less caloric. See, it was 858 calories for 29 grams of carbs and around 58.4 grams of fat, but it had a 66.9 grams of protein, which was amazing. Saturday, October 15th. I was proud of myself because I had a hamburger patty that day, and instead of having lots of fries and whatnot, I actually did have a salad with that, with quinoa and some sweet potatoes and onions and some apples. It was really good. I felt really satisfied. It was a really great day. My protein was really good. Again, I had the Premier Cafe Latte shake with my coffee in the morning, and I had another whey protein shake with peanut butter and banana. I'm going to show you guys that one of my videos because it's super yummy. It tastes like you're eating ice cream, but it is full of protein. My protein for the day was the best it's been. It was 164 grams of protein, and my carbs were at 119. So that was a really, really good day. I hope I can do more of those in the future. Okay, October 16th, Sunday. My calories were really high this day. I overate quite a bit. They were 2,626. So I went over that TDE level, which is 2,450, but not by much. 145 calories wasn't outrageous. It wasn't the best day. I did have my breakfast burrito in the morning. My lunch went a little bit south that day. I had started eating a chicken sandwich, and I decided I would put some potatoes in it because we had some leftover, they're called potato puffs. So I put 2 servings in there. That was like 240 calories. And then dinner, I ended up having a McDonald's double quarter pounder with cheese and French fries. Whenever I eat that, it does nothing for me. It fills me up for about 5 minutes, and then I'm wanting more. It's because there's no nutrition in it. There's nothing to keep you satisfied. So I'm going to try to minimize those as much as I can. There are going to be days when I'm a human and I'm going to probably order out again, but if I can have stuff ready here, even if I have to buy the expensive Amy's food, just so I have it, Amy's frozen foods. Hers are really good, but they're like $7 for a little thing of pasta, so it's a little crazy. But anyway, or find a fast way to do it. Maybe have chicken on hand and just do a chicken wrap. Those are easy. Maybe I'll do that. I just have to find a way. Okay, so Monday, October 17th, that was my 3-month mark to see my endocrinologist to get my A1C. And my A1C was at 8.5, which it was 3 months ago. And 3 months ago, I was taking Ozempic. For the last month, they've been out of it. And so I've just been relying on my diet pretty much. So I'm happy because my numbers weren't super high. That means I'm eating pretty good. Not the best, obviously, but I was eating a lot better than I was like a year ago or even 6 months ago. So I see that as an on-scale victory. I was really happy, and I know this. Then in the next 3 months, she showed me what my A1C was. It was done in July by my primary doctor, and that was 7.5. I was exercising. I was eating salads every day, and pretty much, eating a healthy dinner every night. So I want to get back to that with more protein put into the mix. But my A1C was 10 points lower just from eating better and exercising. So, and also I was taking Ozempic. That does help. So I want to get back to those numbers. That's my goal for my next weigh-in, which is in January 23rd. So these 3 months are crucial to me, that I get my health back together again and get back to the pool or get back to the gym. That really makes a big difference in my numbers. So I'm glad to hear that. So my weight for this week went up a little bit. It was 338. The past week was 336.2. I think it went up because my last week, I don't know, I wasn't exactly on point. I was pretty good, but I wasn't exactly on point. I don't know, too, if the sodium in my legs from some of the protein sources that I used, they were too high in sodium. Maybe that's why. I'm not sure, but I'm not going to dwell on it. It went up a little bit. I'm not going to go crazy about it. It is what it is. I do know that I did have a non-scale victory yesterday. I put my coat on from last year, and it was really big on me. So something is going on. I think maybe the weight is going into my legs, and I need to take that a little bit more serious. I think the exercise, it always has in the past, it's got my legs down smaller. So I know I need to do that at least 4 days a week, if not 7, if not every day. So my husband is really great. He loves to exercise, so he'll take me. I just have to get up in the morning, which is not my favorite thing to do, but I'm going to do it. So I'll show you guys next week. I'm excited to get on track. Hope everybody's doing well. Miss you all. And happy almost Halloween. Bye.